Hey guys, it's Colin Burnett here today, coming to you all the way from Munich, Germany. Not sure if you've been watching my vids, but yeah, I'm shooting most of them off my girlfriend's couch. I just wanted to talk to you today a quick thing about just working out a lot of, if you want to start your internet marketing career, you've got to work out how to analyze everything, and just, it's all, marketing's just to do with testing, marketing of any business. And it's sort of, it means that there's very little guesswork involved. Some guys don't realise, I guess, first starting out, I never realised, if you know my story, I come from a farm, not a tech dude. I knew a bit about the internet before I started. I had a computer, but I wasn't the big internet geek. Anyway, so I just got a couple of tools I wanted to talk about today, and that is alexa.com. Just type in alexa.com if you're on your computer right now, and just let that come up. But I was going to talk about that and also Google Analytics. I'll just talk about analytics first while it's coming up. But analytics you can use, it's a little bit more difficult than Alexa, but you can use it to work out how many people are actually visiting your site or blog every day, and from where, from what links, if it's organic search traffic, that sort of thing. There's probably better tutorials around than what I could give you on Google Analytics, but basically you just got to get a code, you got to sign up for a Google account, get a code, and then put that into your blog or your website pages, and that's just the tracking, so it works it from there. But so yeah, if you've got Alexa up there now, you can see how easy it is. You can type in any website you want. For example, my blog's empowernetwork.com/Colin Burnett, and I type that in there, and I can see where my blog is ranking. I think it's about 3.7 million in the world at the moment, and it's come down from 18 a few months ago. I think in the last month it's come down a few million anyway, and I'm just sort of starting to work blogging out. It's that's what the whole thing, what Empower Network's about, is to help you blog and market, and it just teaches you the straightforward things. You don't need to know the tech stuff to do with setting up a blog and that sort of thing. And the whole idea of a blog is just to get people to see your brand, and then you can talk to them about what they want to do. But so yeah, Alexa, you just type in a website if you want, see where you're ranking in the world and what countries easy as, right there on the home page. There's a couple of other things you can do. You can go up, if you go up the top there, you'll see on the top left there'll be I think it's products, and then top sites. You can click on top sites, and that'll show you the highest ranking sites in your country or around the world. And I found that interesting too. Like something like, say, 9msn.com in Australia is quite high ranked. I just forget now. It's in the top 10, I think. Or it might even be top 5, about 3 or something like that. But I didn't know that. Gumtree is also a big site in Australia, but I didn't know that sort of stuff. But that's just interest. But I got a couple of buddies in Power Network that they've got their blogs down around 400,000 in the world, and one guy I know in Brisbane is about 8,000 in Australia, I think, already, and he's done that on his own. And I've done most of mine on my own as well. I've got a couple of guys hired in, a couple of cheap tech guys to just help me out with a few things, but it's all pretty straightforward. But yeah, basically you just got to get in and try a few things, and as with all business, don't be afraid to make a couple of mistakes, and you'll be right. Blogging is good because most of it's free. It only costs $25 to blog with Empower Network per month, and they've got everything set up for you. You don't have to know anything about banners or anything. All you've got to do is actually type words in, and as Empower says, blog once a day for about 90 days, and you'll get your blog down. As mine, it's come right down so far, and it'll end up in an authority site, and at the end of the day you'll get people's eyes on your blog, and if you're blogging right and about something interesting. So yeah, that was about it for me today. Just a few tools that can help you. It's not about guesswork. It's business is all like that. Marketing and advertising. You see guys spending big companies spending big money for billboards and that sort of thing. Well, they've got it there for a reason. They know it's obviously working for them. If it's been there for a few years, it's obviously working for them. And advertising is everywhere. You don't realise it's as soon as you turn on the TV, on the radio, you're driving down the street, you're walking to shops, you're walking down the street, all that sort of things. You're just getting sold all day, and that's another little tip. You can have a look at that, and you can notice things that catch your eye, and you can think about how you can make your advertising like that, a little bit more exciting instead of just sitting around. Like me, I travel quite a lot at the moment, and it just makes my life a bit more exciting. I like it, and you can just do whatever you want, and whether you want to travel or I don't know, maybe if you earn enough money online, you can quit your job, anything like that. And then or maybe work part time, cut your hours back, and then you can play some sport if you want to do that, or you can go and watch more sport. As an Aussie from Queensland or anywhere in Australia, we're really high into our sport and love that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I know a couple of Aussies are doing real well with Empower Network, and they've come from a background of not tech guys. One guy's a plumber. If you've seen his story online, but yeah, so that's my message today. I'll keep it short, and if you're thinking about getting in, you can have a look at my website and have a look at my blog, and I'm there. I've got all my details there to be contacted, and obviously Empower is not about pressuring people to get in. They're just sort of, sometimes guys need a little bit of a push just to do what they want to do. It's like when I was living back on the farm, I didn't like what I was doing. I was basically a slave for my father, and I just didn't like it. And it was a tough life because I never kind of stood up for myself, and eventually I got to a point where I just sort of fell over the edge, and then bang, I went into a whole new lifestyle, and I liked it, and I went out and found what I wanted to do. And I'm not saying that I don't like to go back home, because farming's obviously in my blood and that sort of thing, but that it just gives you options if you keep if you get, some guys just need a little bit of a push, but if you can just take action, if it's something you want to change, if you don't want change, if you're happy with your income, happy with your job, that's cool. You don't have to watch any further than this video. This is for guys that are serious about wanting to make extra money online, or possibly supplement or change their income, or work full time online, and that's what this is about. And it's changed a lot of people's lives, and guys that thinks they can't do it, it's just so easy. I've come off a farm and gone straight into it at the moment, and I used to work longer hours, a lot longer than what I'm doing now, a couple of hours a day, and just building my business. All the training's there for you. The two leaders, Dave and Dave, they're supreme. They're just it's all about ethics in this company too. It's not, we never promote about being get rich quick, because it's definitely not that, and there's no schemes around that do that. You've got to work hard, but they've got a good system, these guys, and a couple of good products, so that you can actually sell quite well. And the system takes a lot of time out for the person itself. So there's no cold calling. You don't have to pick up the phones. You put down the phone, pick up the paycheck is what they say, and it means even if you're sitting at home and you haven't got a heap of confidence about if you've never been a public speaker and stuff like that, it's cool. It doesn't matter. It's designed for everyone to be able to do it, and computer skills are definitely not. Even the head guys in Empower often have a lot of problems with computers and that, and not a lot, but a couple of glitches and that, and it's just normal. We're not all perfect and that sort of thing, but yeah, guys, I'll leave you with that. So remember Alexa. even if you're not getting into online business, you can just play around with it and check out sites, and it's sort of pretty cool like that. Okay, well, I'll leave you with that, guys, and I'll see you next time.